Hi, welcome to Alaskan in the Philippines, currently in Thailand. I'd like to give a shout out to another American here in Hue Hin. He's got a small channel trying to grow subscribers too. His is, I believe it's Scotty Doesn't Know. He does mostly shorts, but yeah, check out his channel. If you search it, you'll probably come up Hue Hin, Thailand. So yeah, he's doing golfing and doing some cool editing and stuff, so you might like some of his shorts. I don't know. Check him out if you want to. But anyway, today I thought I'd talk about my diet, what I've been eating here in Thailand, what I have for food. I moved into a new condo here and I can't cook anything. There's no cooking utensils or anything, no stove or much of a counter even to cook on. It's a little hotel room almost, they say. But so I'm forced to eat out all the time. And I'm trying to stay low carb still as much as I can and eat mostly protein. That's kind of my strategy. Always, if you're going to eat carbs, dress it up with protein with it. You know, if you ever have to or inject some protein or carbs, as long as you got a bunch of fat with it, that'll help, or some fiber to slow it down, just slow the absorption rate. So basically, like when the Chang beer market was open, I'd go get the duck. That would be my main course. Or the chicken, I'd alternate. There was a barbecued chicken stand there, so they'd either get the duck, the chicken, or there's skewers with beef on them, and there's a few veggies, and they'll put pineapple and tomato on them too. And shrimp, they'll have them shrimp skewers too, shish kebabs or whatever they are. I was eating those for a while. And when I snack, you know, I go for a walk to get my dinner every night. I just don't order grab. I'm trying to get some exercise, actually go hunt down your dinner a little bit, you know, at least go walk for it. And I don't even eat in restaurants usually. I just take out and carry it back, so I get a little exercise both ways. And I'll take a walk after I eat too, so usually to burn off some of the sugar. But yeah, I've been eating much protein as I can get. I've been going to McDonald's and getting double quarter pounders with cheese pretty regular. You think it's not really good for you, and it kind of ain't. There's 43 carbs in it, 43 grams of carbs. That's kind of high, but that's not terrible if that was all you were to have that day. You know, it ain't much. But there's also 42 grams of protein in it, so you're mixing that much protein. That's kind of good. You can slow it down with that much meat. They are thick meat, you know. You eat when it's mostly meat, you pretty heavy meat bomb. I'm used to eating meat mostly. I eat moose at home every day, ground moose or moose steak almost every day, one way or another, tacos or anything. But I always ate mostly protein. That's the way I'm actually staying at my normal weight. I'm not eating perfectly. There's room for me to improve. I have a piece of cake sometimes. I'm eating some really sugary fruits like pineapples once in a while, and even chocolate candy bars. I'll get one of those every now and then. More than a now and then, maybe every couple of days, I'll eat some chocolate or something. So, but my weight is maintaining. There goes the sirens. But my weight has been maintaining. I'm 80 kilos. That's like 176 pounds or something like that. So I'm usually between 175 pounds, or I've been down as low as 174 to 180. That's my 5-pound range I go between, depending on. I actually weigh myself usually twice a day. When I take a walk in the morning, I weigh myself in the morning. And I'm always heavier in the morning because I am still, you know, I got all my fluids. That's what it is. It's your retaining fluid. And then after, I don't eat all day. I'm kind of doing an OMAD, one meal a day, usually. So I don't eat until like 4 o'clock. And then by that time, I take a walk in the evening and I weigh myself again before I've eaten. When I'm walking to get my food, and I've lost almost a couple of pounds or a kilo even. It's amazing how much, just from peeing it out. You know, I pee a few times and I lose that much weight, and I'm exercising too. So I do an hour exercise. There goes another siren. Stay off the Hondas, man. Stay off the motorbikes, because that's what they're doing, going picking up the motorbikes splattered on the road. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, eating just once a day usually. I'll have an eating window. I'll start eating at around between 5 o'clock and then eat till 7 or 8 o'clock. I'll have a meal and then I'll have another snack. And my snacking has been mostly berries and nuts. I'm buying bags of cashews. I like those. They're roasted cashews. There's a little salt and a little bit of sugar on them. I think you can taste they're a bit sweet, but they're just roasted basically. And they're 100 baht, 125 baht. So it's like $3.50 or something like that. So I eat a bag of those a day usually. So, and then I've been making yogurt, homemade yogurt. So I buy milk. I get a liter for 99 baht. That's $3 for a big liter, and then that makes looks like 2 quarts of cream. That's pretty good stuff too. I really like that yogurt. It's real easy to make. Just add a spoonful of old yogurt to warm milk, stir it up, and let it sit for about 8 hours. And the next morning, I just put it in overnight in the microwave. In the morning, I put it in the refrigerator and let it chill, cool off, and you have perfect yogurt. And then I buy blueberries, so I add or other fruits and add to it. And it's really good. It's a good dessert snack. And I figure if you're going to overeat snacks, overeat something that's kind of healthy for you. The yogurt is pretty healthy for you. It's got probiotics, and the fermentation it goes through it eats up the sugar, so it's not sweet anymore. And it's a good dessert. I like it with a little fruit in it. Like I say, I'll get blueberries and I'll add blueberries to the yogurt, and I eat that every day. Blueberries, yogurt, and cashews. That's my go-to junk food. And I overeat on it some nights. I'll eat the whole bag of cashews. And I'll eat a half a quart of yogurt, or maybe a quart of yogurt sometimes, and a whole pint of blueberries. So I'm a big guy. I'm 6'2", and I have a big appetite. And I'm out walking. I'm getting exercise. I'm walking probably 2 hours a day. I'm exercising at least an hour a day. I'm back up to doing hundreds of push-ups again. I like that. That feels good again. I can do 100 at a time now. After my operation, it healed up nicely, and I feel 100% again. That doctor really fixed my hernia, and I'm good to go again. I ain't gonna get another one doing it, but yeah, man, it feels good to exercise full throttle again. So anyway, that's basically my go-to dinner. I can eat a lot of the same things, and then on the weekends I'll take my friend and sometimes her friend out, and we'll go eat at a Thai restaurant or a grill where you grill your own foods, all you can eat buffet grill. Thais love it. They go in and they bring a pile of meat and sushi and stuff, and they grill it right on the table. Or fish and meats, different kinds, all kinds of stuff. I like it too. And they're busy cooking it, and I'm busy eating it. But I usually spend about $30 on one of those episodes, so it's you can eat cheaper than that. We can go to a real cheap place and eat real cheap if we want, but I like going to a nice place. I let her decide. So that's kind of my cheat meal. I'll go and I'll still stick with try to stay with seafood or something. Like last time I just had squid and sushi, so that was good. Stuck with it. Although there was some rice in the sushi. I stay away from rice. I stay away from French fries. Potatoes, I stay away from all French fries, potatoes, chips. I stay away from those. And if I'm going to indulge and overeat or eat something that I shouldn't, it's going to be chocolate, something dessert type. I'm a sugar addict. I love sugar, and that's probably why I'm in this situation where I need to stay away from it now, as you get older. I ate it so much when I was younger, and learned to bake and cakes and stuff, so that was bad for me. Cake is a bad one. So anyway, I still like to have a piece now and then, but yeah, I try to stick to my mostly protein. I can eat all meat like back home in Alaska. I just eat a steak. That was good, my dinner. I didn't eat anything other than the sweet, something like peanut butter. I'd have some peanut butter and I stayed away from bread. Try to stay away from bread, but I'll have like on a burger. Sometimes I'll take the top bun off a burger and just eat it with the bottom bun, so it ain't so much carbs. And it ain't really that much carbs if you smash it down too, and you're eating it with a bunch of grease, fats, and proteins. Always mix your carbs with fats and proteins if you can. Fats really, that slows down the absorption too. You know, you're supposed to put butter on your steak and stuff. That's healthy for you. It slows. There ain't no carbs in steak, but it's good fats for you. Your body needs animal fats, not the vegetable fats, the animal fats. Although avocado oil and olive oil, those two are good. All the rest are bad. You got to stick with animal fats, and nobody hardly does it anymore. So all the fast food's cooked in seed oils usually. So yeah, try to get baked or barbecued. That's what I look for, the barbecued stuff, the barbecued duck, the barbecued chicken, barbecued beef sticks and stuff. So saves you from eating the seed oils. Of course, the Big Mac's probably cooked in seed oils. Burger King flame broils theirs, so sometimes I'll get a double burger from there, a double cheeseburger from Burger King, because they're flame broiled. They're not cooked in seed oils. I don't think they cook the burgers in the seed oils. They probably just throw them on the grill anyway. But yeah, that's my go-to. I'll eat salmon. They have fish at the store here. I was cooking salmon and stuff, but now, like I say, I can't cook. So they have it served cooked. They have kind of a deli kind of set up in these malls where you can go buy duck and chicken and fish cooked and stuff. Whole chicken, those rotisserie chickens. I get those. I bring those home once a day, and then or not every day, but I bring those home about once a week. I'll get one of those. That's too much. I usually just a half is good enough. There's no reason to save leftovers here. There really ain't. I only eat once a day, so when I eat once a day, I like to eat all fresh food and freshly cooked and something not that I ate yesterday. Although once in a while I'll eat again later at night. If I don't finish, I'll eat some of it again later before I go to bed, which is a bad idea too. You know, a couple hours before bed anyway. So yeah, and that's kind of been my diet. There's a lot of great Thai food even walking around the street food is just delicious looking and so easy and so cheap. For 40 baht, you can pick up a plastic container of rice with shrimp and just delicious food. They'll throw some veggies in it too. And it's so cheap, and it's everywhere you turn around. There's somebody selling some good food right there. And I just can't. I want to try all these foods, but since I'm trying to only eat once, I try to just pick my meal and I go for what I really will satisfy me for that day. And that only thing that really satisfies me is meat, ground meat, or any kind of steak or ground meat will do it. Fish will do it for a little while. I do like fish and seafood. That'll do it too. That's a high protein. But I usually need something sweet after that. Get hungry for a carb or something after that. But yeah, that's my go-to so far. My diet here has been one meal a day and stick with the proteins, very few carbs, but do treat yourself. Like I say, I go out on the weekend and I'll eat a good meal. Whatever she wants to eat, I'll let her order, and she'll order some rice. Sometimes I'll eat rice with her, but usually I'd never ever eat it on my own. I'll never buy rice anymore. I love it, but it's too bad for you. It's burns through your sugar, gets your sugar system going real quick. It's the highest on the glycemic index is rice. So that's one you really want to stay away from. Well, anyway, that's just sharing my diet. I'm a kind of guy that can eat the same thing a lot, so I really don't need a lot of. And it's too bad here. I'm in Thailand, the land of all kinds of food. I'll try all things slowly as I go, you know. But yeah, so far I can eat pretty much the same foods day in and day out, and I do just my one meal a day. I want to make sure I get what I'm going to be satisfied with every day. So if I gorge on, when I don't hold back, I don't eat until I'm not and try to restrict calories or nothing like that. I eat till I'm full, but only one meal a day, and try to refrain from the carbs as best you can. You know, there's room for me to improve on that, but I'm doing okay. I'm maintaining my same weight, and that's how I know I'm doing okay. If I start, I weigh myself, so if I'm adding a pound or two above what I normally do, I stop eating carbs, or if I even just stop eating for a day, it'll drop my weight right back down. You know, I'll just hardly eat anything for one day and it'll go right back down. So you lose the water, you know, you piss out the weight. That's what it amounts to, is if you're eating, you take a dump and weight goes out, and then the rest of the day you're peeing it if you're not eating. And I don't snack in between meals at all. That's one thing I don't do. And a no sugar drinks, I drink only water, no beer, nothing. So just water, that's all. That's maybe why I'm maintaining okay. But anyway, that's what I'm eating here in Thailand. I'm sure my diet will change as I go along and get to know more foods around here, but so far it's working for me, and it's great food, cheap prices. Can't go wrong here in Thailand. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.